Science Hill 70-60. Came back and beat Tennessee High yesterday 65-46. At the point will be a 6-foot sophomore, will be Juboel Miles. He'll start at the point, getting his first start of the tournament. At one wing will be a 6'5 senior, Javon Shepard, who's already committed to the University of Michigan. The other wing will be McIntosh. That's Mario McIntosh, who will start at one wing, and the other wing, and then you will have Jamar Burke at a post. And we'll check the other starter for you in a moment, but Coach Chris Smalling altering his lineup, and it's going to be Shamar Coombs who will start at the other wing. So again, it will be Miles, Shepard, McIntosh, Burke, and Coombs, the starters for the Warriors today.
Look a little thin down there today.
They do indeed, and for the Gate City Blue Devils, it will be at the point Nate Clark. He's a 5'9 senior. The wing players will be Jesse McMurray, 5'10, a senior, and at the other wing will be Josh Kilgore. He's a 6-foot junior. Luke Humphreys, a 6'1 senior, and Mark Eastep, a 5'10 senior, will start in the post for the Blue Devils. You know, yesterday, Jesse McMurray had 6 threes. We were talking about the record, but then last night, in the final game of the night, Davis for Meridian, Jacoby Davis tied the Arby's Classic record with 8 threes last night in a losing effort in a winning effort as Meridian knocked off Erspring in the last second bucket by McGowan, 52-50. That just seems like a few moments ago.
I'll tell you right now, taking a look at this West Hill Collegiate Institute team, they've got a lot of talent. Talking to Dale Burns earlier, he said they have as much talent as anybody in the tournament. Just didn't get their feet under them in that first game, but you know, they got a lot of talent out there. Of course, maybe a couple of them are not playing today. You don't know what's happened there, but you know, Burke and Shepard and Coombs, I was really impressed with Coombs yesterday. So they've got a lot of talent out there. Shepard can play.
It will be Kilgore jumping center against Burke. Will Humphrey, 6'1", a senior, also starting for Gate City in this one. The ball is tossed, and the tip will be controlled by West Hills in backcourt. I think everybody's still a little bit dragging a little bit this morning.
Yep.
Here's a pass in the right wing, and it's going to be knocked away and out of bounds by a reaching in Humphreys.
The officials are Christian, Hall, and Chambly.
Hopefully they're not dragging this morning.
Yeah, they're a little slow like we are, but
inbounds comes into Miles. Miles will run the point. He's guarded by Clark. Takes it down the right sideline, dishes it down low, has the ball knocked away by a reach again Kilgore, and then it's knocked out of bounds by Clark.
You know, Gate City might be the smallest overall team in the tournament. I'm talking about size-wise. I tell you what, they're going to play some good defense for you.
Inbounds comes in to McIntosh. He beats Kilgore, drives the baseline, and lays it in.
And just as I say that, they go for a steal and come up empty, and he has a wide-open layup.
Mario McIntosh, who's seeing his first action in this tournament, breaks the ice early. It's 2-0 West Hill. Out high, this is Kilgore. He'll work it right side to Humphreys, along the sideline to Clark. Out high, here's McMurray. Fakes the three, pulls up, gets a little bit closer, still takes the three, and knocks it down.
He goes downtown. Leroy Brown.
3-2, Gate City.
You know, you always have your favorites. I'd like to see him get close to that record, not even breaking it today on the free.
So we'll see what happens. He had 3 threes in the first quarter yesterday. Here's Miles going left wing, putting it on the floor. Coombs dishes it down low. McIntosh, she'll put it up, no good, but gets grabbed across the arms. He'll be going to the line to shoot 2.
McIntosh post up again, this time on the other side. He takes it down the lane, doesn't get a roll, but they hack him across the arm.
Against Kilgore, his team's first. On your roster, what do they have McIntosh listed as height-wise?
McIntosh is 6 foot. No way.
Don't think so.
No, he's at least 6'5", maybe 6. Yeah, at least 6'5".
McIntosh's free throw is good. We're tied at 3. And the second toss is no good. Rebound pulled out by Kilgore for the Blue Devils. He'll get it out to Clark. Clark down the left sideline into the front court. Back to the trailing Kilgore. Around the horn right side to Eastep. He'll get it on the wing to McMurray. He'll get it back out to Humphreys. To Clark. He'll take it left to right. Get it to McMurray. This is McMurray guarded by Miles. Out between the rings to Kilgore. He'll drive right. Pull up at the elbow. Throws it down inside. Knocked away. Scrap for loose basketball. Burke and Kilgore crash together. And I believe they're going to call a foul on Burke.
If he's all right.
I'm sorry, Shepard.
They'll scrap you. A lot of talent. They'll hit the deck with you.
Shepard will pick up the personal. Not Burke. It's Shepard and Kilgore that go crashing. And actually, I thought Kilgore was the one that crashed into Shepard, but that's not the way the officials saw it. And now here's going to be a 5-second count as Gate City couldn't inbound the ball within the allotted 5, so it'll go to West Hill on the turnover. Both these teams looking a little sluggish. Left side with the basketball, Coombs. He'll take it to the right, get in the paint, kick it on the wing, driving underneath. This is Shepard. He'll put it up off the glass, around the iron and in.
Power move down along the baseline as he roars, soars, and scores.
5-3, West Hill. Right side with the basketball. Humphreys gets it into the cutting Clark. He'll have to circle out with the basketball, though, as he's fronted by Coombs. Now gets it head of the key step. He'll dribble left, gets in the paint, goes baseline. Humphreys fakes, forces it up, gets tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow will belong to Gate City.
Good call by the official. Down under the basket, those big trees down there. Just hand straight up in the air and reach in and grab the ball, and a toss-up situation before Gate City to keep it.
They got Burke listed at 6'6". McIntosh is taller than that. I'm going to go with 6'7" on McIntosh. Driving baseline, this will be Clark, batted away and out of bounds by Burke.
Burke way off the floor as he's walking on the rim to swat that one out of there.
So it'll belong to Gate City along the baseline. We're tied at 3. We've almost played 2 minutes here on WKIN. Welcome aboard the 22nd Annual Arby's Classic. Semifinals later tonight. Here's McMurray for 3.
Oh, he's cooking early. That's 2.
6-5 in favor of Gate City. McMurray hitting that one from the right corner.
How many did he have yesterday? He had 6 yesterday.
6 yesterday. He had 3 in the first quarter. Here's Miles. Jumping right to left, has it knocked away from behind by Clark and out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. It'll belong to West Hill side court.
Gate City is as good as that as anybody, aren't they? Reaching around from behind us, knocking it loose.
They made that into a science. So it will be McIntosh to trigger it in. He'll lob it into Coombs. Coombs left side along the sideline. Penetrates, drives the paint, dishes off, and as he does so, a whistle. Will it be a charge or a block? Now they're going to call a grab. Apparently he was dishing the ball down low. They're going to call it on the Gate City defender, and I'm not sure he's going to line shoot too. He was throwing the ball down along the baseline.
Yeah, they didn't call it on the defender that was under the basket. They called it on McMurray reaching in from the side. McMurray says, I wasn't even in the neighborhood, but they're going to shoot 2.
So McMurray will pick up his first, team foul number 2, and Coombs will be at the line to shoot 2. The toss is up by Coombs, no good.
I think Clark is the one stood in there and hit the deck, but McMurray says, whoa, where did I come in this deal at?
Shot is up, shot is good. Coombs hits 1 of 2, and we are tied again at 6, their second tie.
He had to be in the neighborhood. They wouldn't have got his number, would they?
That's right. Here's Clark in the front court, spins around to the left, gets it on the wing to Eastep. Eastep circles out with the basketball and hands it to Kilgore between the rings. This is Humphreys now left sideline with the basketball, guarded by McIntosh. He'll swing it right side to Clark. He's picked up by Coombs. Clark going left, gets it to Kilgore. Kilgore off to McMurray. McMurray goes left to right at the head of the key. Guarded by Miles, looks for a pick, dribbles right, bounces it right wing to Clark. Clark with the basketball, gets it back to McMurray. He throws it up from the parking lot.
Oh, my! Guy goes downtown. Leroy Brown. Oh, he's cooking early.
He was 3 feet behind what would have been an NBA 3. 4:58 to go, and West Hill takes a timeout. It's Gate City 9, West Hill 6. We'll be back with more WKIN Appalachian Orthopedics High School basketball after this 30-second timeout. Hey, James.
Yeah, Bill.
We got a proposition for you.
Okay.
Not sure if you could do it or not. What time? You put the picking porch on at 7, right?
Yes.
Can you put us on KIN at 7, or do you need to sit back there? Does Tim take it and keep it up back there for the full hour and a half?
2 hours.
2 hours?
He sends it to me so I can, usually about a quarter till. I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
The crowd that's here is still abuzz by the Jesse McMurray 3 that he just knocked down. I'm going to tell you right now, he was about 6 feet beyond the arc.
At least 30 feet. At least.
It is 9-6, and he's got 3. In backcourt, he's got 3 threes. Here's Coombs. Left to right as he crosses the time stripe, goes right wing to Shepard. Shepard shuffles in, kicks it across left side in the corner. Miles for 3. May have been partially blocked by Clark. Out with the rebound, Humphreys for Gate City. He gets the ball to McMurray. McMurray down the left sideline. He might as well throw it up from there. That's where he was a minute ago. Right side, Clark. Clark guarded by McIntosh. Now in the corner, McMurray for 3. Right side. Won't get it to go down. Rebound pulled out by McIntosh.
Had me helping him. I was leaning to help him.
McIntosh right side to Shepard. Shepard puts it on the floor, drives baseline, pulls up, 5-footer off the glass, good.
Is he smooth or what?
The Michigan committee. It's 9-8, Gate City up by 1, 4:12 to go in this first period. Between the rings, Clark goes left wing with the basketball. Kilgore, he'll circle out. Now gets it out here to McMurray. McMurray picks up defensively by Coombs, throws it across court. It's going to be chased down and saved by Humphreys. He'll get the ball to Clark. Inside 4 minutes to go, first period. Dribbling right, bounces at center, jump circle, swings it around the left side. Now gets it in the corner, left side. This will be McMurray, and he's going to be called for a travel.
Tell you right now, they're very familiar with where McMurray is now, aren't they? Everybody on the floor is pointing at him as he went around under the basket to get the corner. Coach is off the bench and over here he is, over here he is.
Jamie Hackney, a 6-foot freshman, and Luke Humphreys, a 6'1" senior, check into the lineup for the Blue Devils. Clark will sit down. And the inbound is stolen by McMurray. Underneath, lays it up, and
he can make a three from 30 feet, but he has trouble getting that one up and over the rim, but he did make it.
11-8 in favor of Gate City. Here's Shepard down the right sideline into the front court, takes it all the way to the wing, dogged by Kilgore. Needs to get rid of the basketball, bounces it inside to Burke. He'll take it from the right elbow, 15-footer, good. Jamar Burke, and it's an 11-10 game.
Very talented team. But McMurray still leads 11-10.
Indeed. He is. He's got all 11 points. Jesse McMurray 11, West Hill 10. With the basketball for Gate City is Tyler Parks who's in there. Here's McMurray with another three from the left side. No good. Rebound pulled out Burke. He'll hand the ball to Coombs. Long lead past Shepard. Shepard right baseline. Got away with the travel. Puts it up and knocks it down.
He got away with the travel, but boy, can he shoot the basketball. Nothing but the bottom of the sack. Dead on the run. Stop and pop and drain it.
He's got 6. It's a 12-11 West Hill lead. Right side with the basketball. This is Parks. Right corner to Humphreys. Back to Parks along the right sideline. He'll take it right to left between the rings and get the ball to McMurray. Jesse McMurray has all 11 Gate City points, including 3 threes. 2:35 to go first period. Right side spinning with the basketball. This is Parks. Needs to get rid of it. Now throws it out to McMurray. McMurray hit of the key. Has Miles in front of him. Gets it to Hackney. They'll swing it around right side on the wing to Parks. Bounces it back to Humphreys. Luke Humphreys takes it right to left, gets it to McMurray, out high now to the center, jump circle, Parks, right side sideline. This is Kilgore. He'll spin, get it in the corner. McMurray quickly there is McIntosh to cover him.
Well, they got their eye on him now.
And now here's a reach-in foul called on Coombs. That will be his first, team foul number 2.
McIntosh, that's listed at 6 foot, out there with a big arm in his face, about 6'8".
Here comes Logan Bateman in the lineup, a 5'10" senior for Gate City, and into the lineup for West Hill is Minhaj Shokat.
My favorite.
Certainly one of the interesting names in Arby's Classic history. Left sideline, this is Bateman. Now swinging around right side. McMurray, this is for 3. Yes!
Oh, my! Man, they just give him a little space. He's going to make them today. Is he cooking or what?
He's got 4 threes. He's got all 14 Gate City points. It is 14-12 Gate City. Right side pulling up. This is Shepard for 3. No good. Tipped around by McIntosh and lost out of bounds, they say, off Luke Humphreys.
Almost like the shootout at the old K Corral between Shepard and McMurray.
Here comes Miles in to replace Coombs.
Gate City fans are upset about something.
They thought it was last touched by one of the Warriors underneath the basket as it went out of bounds. It'll belong to West Hill. Here's the lob out deep to Shokat. Shokat will take it right to left. Guarded there by Parks. Now we'll go right wing to Shepard. Shepard will bounce it down low to McIntosh. Back out to Shepard. Right elbow into the paint. He'll throw it up. No good. But they'll call a grabbing foul prior to the shot on one of the Blue Devils.
Great penetration. Get it down low along the baseline. A little give and go to Shepard as he goes down the lane. Somebody reaches and hacks.
Bateman's first personal, team foul number 3. And into the lineup comes Clark to replace Parks. Well, it may be an early morning game, but it's pretty exciting. Here's the inbounds to McIntosh spinning. Fall away is short. Coming out with the basketball is Clark for Gate City. Here's Clark, right side McMurray. Why not? Throws up the 3. He rims out, does not go down as he scrapped for the rebound. Nobody has it as of yet. Shokat comes out of there with it, and now Shokat will call a timeout as he's on the floor with 1:11 to go in this first period. That's going to be their second timeout. 1:11 to go, first quarter. It's Gate City 14, West Hill 12. We'll be back with more WKIN Appalachian Orthopedics High School basketball after this 30-second timeout. Okay, James.
Yeah.
What it is, we're going to do the 2 semifinal games of KIN. If worse comes to worse, if you could just get us on at around a little before 7.
Yeah.
Just get us on a little before 7, and we'll...
Well, if he has to go back a quarter till 9, we'll be okay. We'll just watch the clock. Can't we?
Yeah. Can you do that, James?
You're up.
71 seconds to go, first quarter. It is Jesse McMurray 14, West Hill 12. 4 threes already for McMurray. He's already halfway to the record. We have a minute yet to go in the first quarter. That record tied last night by Jacoby Davis. He had 8 threes with 27 points last night. Right corner with the basketball, Miles, and he's going to be called for a travel. Pressure there by Nate Clark, and it forces Miles into the turnover. Gate City will have it in backcourt.
The Gate City fans give the officials a hand for making a call. They've been on them pretty good.
Luke Humphreys. Kilgore will come in for Bateman, so it's Luke Humphreys, Kilgore, Clark, McMurray, and Hackney, the 5 out there for the Blue Devils.
Bingham is out there now for West Hill.
He's in for the first time today. Phil Bingham, 6'2 junior. I don't know who measured McIntosh and got it to 6 foot, but they need to check his tape measure. There's Clark. Across the 100.
I need to check more than his tape measure.
Down high, this is Kilgore dribbling right. Clark between the rings, guarded by Showcat. And this is Clark bouncing it into the corner to Kilgore. Kilgore, right corner, gets it back along the sideline of Clark. 25 seconds to go. Left wing Humphreys in the middle. Hackney, he'll take the open 12-footer. Good.
Great ball movement by the Gate City Blue Devils. Did they have some great passes or what?
Somebody besides McMurray has scored. It's 16-12 Gate City. 13 seconds to go. Left side, this is Bingham. Bingham with the basketball. Gets the ball out to Showcat with 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Left side Bingham. Down low, this is Shepard. Back to the cutting Bingham. He'll force it up.
Oh!
Wipe it off. Offensive charge on Bingham.
Wow. He made the basket. He threw up a runner layup about 5 feet away that goes in and they call the offensive foul. Whoa, Nelly.
Well, let's see what happens here with 2 seconds to go. The inbounds comes to Clark. Clark will put up a 40-footer. That'll be short, and that'll be the end of the first period of play. End of 1 quarter. It's Gate City 16, West Hill 12. We'll be back with more WKIN Appalachian Orthopedics High School basketball after this 60-second timeout.
Okay, Bill.
Okay.
Let's talk turkey.
Okay. Gobble, 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 gobble.
All right, you need me to put you on over here just before 7.
Yeah. Now, what we need to know is how much do you have to sit back there with 10?
Usually about a quarter till, 10 minutes till.
9?
8. I have to run the Jones spots.
Yeah.
For that hour and make those good. That's usually about a few minutes.
Okay, so you're talking about at a quarter till 8 and a quarter till 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you can go ahead and get us on and sort of back us up, we'll let you go like about quarter till each hour and let you take care of that.
Okay. All right.
We would appreciate it.
You're a good man, James.
All right.
You know, normally at 9 o'clock in the morning on this day, they just go through the motion. This is not going through the motion. This is good.
You're up.
14 points by Jesse McMurray, including 4 threes in that first quarter, leads away for Gate City. 6 points for Shepard. And well, I don't know how wide awake we were, but boy, these players have come out here, as you pointed out there in the break, and have come out here and pretty wide awake for 9 o'clock in the morning.
They're really playing well, and that's just something that you can build on, not only for this tournament, but when you go back home. They came to play today. 5 of 8, 63% for the Warriors. 2 of 4 from the charity stripe, 0 for 2 from three-point range. Blue Devils, 6 of 11, 55%, 4 of 8 from three-point range, all those by McMurray. And each team had 2 turnovers in the first.
See, right now, anybody can hit 4 threes at 9 o'clock in the morning. Has the energy to do that. That says a lot. This is Showcat out high. He'll swing it right side to Bingham. He loses the handle on it. Now chases it down, needs to get rid of it. He double dribbled. And now there's the call. It will go back to Gate City.
Had a lot of help from the Gate City fans again there.
It'll belong to Gate City side rear court.
They're doing a good job today.
Bringing the ball up the floor will be Nate Clark. Clark will bring it in the front court, hand the ball to McMurray. McMurray guarded by Showcat. Now will bounce it left side, knocked away, chased down and saved by Clark. Clark circles around, takes it to the head of the key, right side. McMurray throws up the three. Back.
Oh, my! Oh, holy cow! That's 5, isn't it?
5 threes a minute into the second quarter, and now a whistle. And what's this? A stoppage of play. I'm not sure what this is for. Now they're going to make it a 2.
Huh?
They're going to say that is a 2 by McMurray.
He's almost out of bounds.
Well, they're going to say it's a 2 by McMurray, so he still has 4 threes. Well, in our heart, we know he's got 5.
He was way out there, Bill.
He was a good 2 feet behind the mark. Here's the lob out and down low with the basketball. This is Burke. Burke forces it up from the left side. It's going to be short. They scrap for the rebound. It's knocked away. Jump ball. It'll belong to Gate City on the possession arrow. Nathan Skinner, who didn't start this game, is in the lineup now. He's a 6'5" senior. So credit McMurray with only a 2.
I can't believe it. I really can't. He was way beyond the arc.
Well, that just means he has to hit one more. There's Humphreys in the backcourt. Great pressure here by West Hill, and now bringing it into the front court. They'll swing it left side, E-step. E-step on the baseline, scoops it up. No good. Skinner out with the rebound. Skinner for West Hill will bring it into the front court. Skinner, right side, McIntosh, 4-3. Shot short. Rebound pulled out Kilgore for Gate City. He'll bring it down the floor, right side. Goes right wing to Parks. Now gets it in the corner to Will Humphreys. He has the ball knocked away from behind by McIntosh into the hands of Burke. Here comes the Warriors the other way. Left wing Skinner. He'll pull up for 3. It's short. Rebound McIntosh. McIntosh to Skinner. Skinner spins. Skinner will put it up. Skinner will put it in.
Skinner's another one of those players. He didn't start today and just came in. He can play the game as well.
Now timeout. Gate City with 6:15 to go in this first period of play. It's Gate City 18, West Hill 14. We'll be back with more WKIN Appalachian Orthopedics High School basketball after this 30-second timeout.
What if we can get a replay? I got to let it go, right?
Yeah. Well, see, there was 2 or 3 yesterday where the guy's foot was clearly on the line.
Yeah, he was halfway between the arc and the out of bounds line there. Huh. Oh well. Not for us to decide.
Yes.
Minute 45 into the second quarter. Gate City on top of West Hill, 18-14. The winner will be back here playing tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 for 6th place in the Arby's Classic. We'll be handing out the hardware tomorrow. Of course, all the Arby's Classic coverage today here at AM 1320 WKIN. Then tomorrow we'll be on the air at 3 o'clock on AM 910 WJCW with the 5th place, 3rd place, and championship games. Right side Parks with the basketball. He'll get it head of the key to Clark. McMurray is taking a rest. Left side, or I should say out between the rings, this is Kilgore. Dog now gets it to Humphreys. Will Humphreys swings it right side along the sideline to E-step. He'll get it out now to Parks. Parks with the basketball. Has it stripped away and stolen. Miles comes out there with it, gets bumped good by Clark, and that will be on Clark, his first, team foul number 4.
Miles, quick as a cat, got the quick hands, just flicks it loose, takes off with it, and then a grab from behind.
So it will belong to West Hill. Skinner to trigger it in. Here's McMurray back into the lineup for Gate City. Here's a 3 from the left corner. Good by Coombs.
Oh, these kids are playing well early. Wow.
18-17 with 5:35 to go first half. Bringing the ball into the front court. Nate Clark gets the pick out high, dribbles right to the left side. And now Coombs is going to stick with McMurray hip to hip. Driving Parks, offensive charge. Check that Kilgore, who drives baseline, and taking the charge is Showcat. The foul will be called on Kilgore, his second, team foul number 5.
5 turnovers now for the Blue Devils. 2 in a row.
Hackney in and Bateman in for Gate City. Checking out will be Kilgore and E-step.
The Warriors went on the warpath here with a man-to-man defense. They're just all over all of them.
18-17 Gate City. Inbounds comes into McIntosh. He gets it back to Skinner. Skinner brings it down the left side, takes it to the wing. Now kicks it back out. This is Coombs. Coombs in the paint, pulls up, now dishes it down low to the cutter. He'll lay it up, no good. Missing the shot underneath was Miles, and as they scrap for the rebound, there will be a foul called against one of the Blue Devils, and I think it's going to be Clark. That'll be Clark's second, team foul number 6, and they're going to say McIntosh was going up with the rebound, and so he'll be at the line to shoot 2.
Again, a lot of talent on this West Hill team.
Free throw, no good. Here comes into the lineup Luke Humphreys back in for Gate City, and Shepard will check back in for West Hill. Well, we've seen some teams have some troubles from the free throw line, and the Warriors are doing that today, but McIntosh knocks that one down. We are tied at 18 with 5:10 to go, first half. In backcourt, this is Clark. He'll bring it all the way into the front court. Clark with the basketball. Here's McMurray running off a pick, gets the ball head of the key. Quickly in his face is Coombs. McMurray dribbling left, throws it back to Bateman. He'll get it between the rings to Hackney. Hackney will dribble right, guarded by Showcat. He'll lay it up. Count if he was fouled.
Oh, put it on the floor with a power move. Take it down the lane as he roars, roars, and scores.
The foul on Showcat will be his first, team's 4th, and Hackney will have a chance at a 3-point play. Showcat sort of questioning the call, but had he been a defensive back in football, he'd been called for holding.
At least pass interference.
Hackney's top is looking good. 21-18. In favor of Gate City. Down the right side, Skinner. Skinner drives around Humphreys, pulls up at the baseline. 12-footer, no good. Rebound comes out to McMurray. McMurray bring it down the left side into the front court. Kicks ahead to Clark. Clark spins. He'll kick it baseline to Hackney. He has the ball stripped away. Scrap 4 lost out of bounds. Last touch by Showcat. It'll belong to Gate City underneath their own basket. 4.5 to go in this first half. 21-18, Gate City. Clark will trigger it in. Gets to get it in. Gets to get it in. Now lobs it out deep, and it's going to be saved there by Humphreys. He'll hand the ball to Bateman, who in turn gives it to Clark right side. Clark drives down the sideline, nearly has the ball knocked away, and now it is knocked away by Showcat. Saved, though, by Clark. Gets the Hackney on the wing, now to McMurray. Takes the 3, and he's going to be called for a travel. So the turnover gives it to West Hill with 4:15 to go in the first half.
Turnover number 6 for the Blue Devils, 4 for the Warriors.
Backcourt Coombs bounces it ahead down the left sideline to Skinner. Skinner pulls up on the wing and pops. This is for 2. They say it's a 2. Skinner knocks down the 2 from the left wing.
He can shoot the basketball, though. He's had a great tournament.
21-20.
Might have been in a doghouse a little bit this morning. Didn't start the game, but he can play.
Halfway through this second period, here's Hackney driving, putting it up, can't get it to go down. Scrap for Coombs out with the basketball, outlets it to Skinner. Skinner drives, scoops it up, and gets the roll.
Oh, my. He just flies right on by.
Skinner has 6, and it's 22-21 West Hill. They have the lead back with 3:40 to go first half. Clark across court right side, McMurray. This is definitely for 3. He left it short, almost got the shooter's bounce, pulled down underneath by Luke Humphreys. As he goes back up, he gets grabbed and gets fouled. Maybe Skinner.
The way he's acting, it is.
It is Skinner. That'll be his first, team foul number 5, and at the line to shoot 2 will be Luke Humphreys. Humphreys will try to give us our 3rd tie and give Gate City the lead back. If he can get both these free throws. Tosses in the air by Humphreys. It is no good. He'll get another. Here comes Estep in to replace Bateman. Kilgore in to replace Hackney for the Blue Devils. And into the lineup for the first time for West Hill, Arby Wiyamba will be checking in. Wiyamba, a 6'5 junior, started the game yesterday. He'll replace McIntosh.
He'll create some space in the paint, won't he? He'll nudge you a little bit. Where he did Tennessee High yesterday. He had him out there a couple of times.
So Humphreys will shoot a second one. Toss in the air is good. He gets 1 of 2. And we're knotted up again at 22. Backcourt with the basketball. This will be Coombs, guarded by McMurray. Coombs gets it into the front court. 3:23 to go, first half. He'll dribble to the right. right. He'll drive to the free throw line. Now get it in the corner. This is Shepard for three, left it short. Rebound chase down. McMurray comes out there with it for Gate City. McMurray with the basketball will bring it into the front court and go right sideline to Eastep. Eastep with the basketball, dribbles around Buyamba. Now looks in low, and now will throw it out high to McMurray. McMurray guarded by Coombs, takes him right. Now gets it out front. There's a travel, no whistle to Kilgore. Kilgore dribbles right, pulls up, puts up the runner. 15-footer, rims out, no good. Out with the rebound. Bingham, long lead past Skinner. Can he chase it down? He does. In the left corner, Skinner, baseline. Throws the cross court. Nice speed to Shepard for the layup.
Great pass. Shepard with a layup, but Skinner makes a play.
24-22, West Hill. 2:35 to go in this first half of play. West Hill 24, Gate City 22. Here on AM 1320 WKIN. They'll get it to Kilgore in the center jump circle. He'll work it across now to Clark. Clark guarded by Bingham. He'll go left wing McMurray. McMurray left to right at the free throw line. Kicks it back to Clark. Now goes left wing to Eastep. Eastep guarded by Buyamba. Takes it baseline. Needs to get rid of the basketball. Dishes it in the middle to Humphreys. Off, now they're going to call a block. Going to call the block on Shepard. And on Shepard, that'll be his second team foul, number 6. So it won't be a shooting opportunity for the Blue Devils. Here comes Matt Woods, a 5'10 junior, and Will Humphreys back into the lineup for Gate City. McMurray and Luke Humphreys will sit down. Clark will trigger the inbounds along the baseline. Get it in, now does so left corner to Humphreys. He'll circle out, get the ball now to Kilgore. He'll take a high arcing three, left short, then it goes off Skinner's shoulder out of bounds. It'll belong to Gate City. 2:03 to go in the first half. Story of this first half, Jesse McMurray has 16 of Gate City's 22. Thought he had 5 threes. He's got 4.
He does. They might not count, but he does. Trust me.
Here's the inbounds to Humphreys.
We had a good look at it, didn't we?
He did indeed. Humphreys gets tripped up by Buyamba, and he'll pick up the blocking foul. Buyamba's first. Team foul number 7, and that will send the Blue Devils to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Will Humphreys will be the person to do it. So Humphreys stepping to the line. As the toss by Humphreys is in the air, he left it short. Rebound scrap for. Saved from going out of bounds by Coombs, and throws it back into Buyamba. He'll get it ahead to Bingham, back to Coombs. Coombs into the front court. Coombs to the right. Now gets it down low. Shepard pulls up. 12-footer baseline. Good.
Can't give him that shot, boy. You better have somebody out there on him. He'll make all of those.
26-22. Meanwhile, on the other end, full court pass to Woods. He can't get it to go down. Followed up by Kilgore. No good. Skinner out with the rebound. It's 4-on-3. Skinner in the middle. Pulls up. Has it stripped away. Coming in there with a hand is Kilgore. It's going to be saved by Eastep. Eastep down the right sideline in the front court. Right corner, Kilgore. This is for 2.
Oh, my.
Kilgore.
He was on the line that time, but Gate City's shooting the ball very, very well.
Kilgore knocks it down from the right corner, 26-24. Shepard for 3, leaves it short. Gate City scrapping for it, but it's tapped to Buyamba. He'll drive, lay it up and in.
Look what I found.
That ball came out, and everybody just sort of stood around and watched it. Finally, Kilgore had it for a moment, but it was tapped away from him to Buyamba, who lays it up and in. A minute to go in this first half. It's 28-24 West Hill. This is Clark dribbling left. Clark pulls up. 13-footer from in front. Can't get it to go down. Tipped around. Shepard comes out with a rebound. Shepard down the right side. West Hill getting their playing legs under him right now. Left side, Skinner. 4-3. Shot it long, an air ball. It's going to be chased underneath by Shepard. He gets tied up by Humphreys, and now they say it's out of bounds off West Hill, and it belongs to Gate City at backcourt. McMurray, Hackney, Bateman check in for Gate City. Miles and Burke check in for West Hill. 38.9 seconds to go in his first half. 28-24, West Hill over Gate City. Gate City has played almost 2.5 of the more entertaining games this year in the Arby's class.
I think so. They're fan favorite also.
They've lost to South Lakes 49-43. They beat Dobbins Bennett yesterday 50-49. This one's been nip and tuck all the way as well.
Gate City and Twin Springs, both are fan favorites.
To the right side with the basketball, Bateman gets it to Hackney with 19 seconds to go. They'll swing it right side. It's going to be saved by Humphreys. He's going to drive, try to kick it down low, and it's knocked out of bounds by a reaching Coombs. It'll remain Gate City basketball with 12.4 seconds to go.
Coombs is quick, isn't he?
They all are.
Well, he's a very good point there.
Clark will trigger it in. get it in right corner to Humphreys. Really dogged there by Burke. He'll now back out with the basketball, spin back to the baseline. He'll challenge Skinner and draw the foul from Skinner.
Great move. Power move down the lane. They're denying McMurray the basketball. Leave the little lane down there, and he'll get a shoot too.
Foul on Skinner will be his second. The team's eighth. To the line to shoot two will be Will Humphreys. They need these free throws with 5.5 seconds to go. He is 0 for 1 from the line. Will Humphreys' first toss is up and good. 28-25. And he'll get another. Humphreys has got it up and in. 28-26, 5.5 seconds. This is Coombs down the left sideline. Coombs drives, has the ball stripped away from behind by Hackney, saved by Humphreys, and that'll be the end of the first half of play. We'll take a break, but telling you the score at the half. It's West Hill 28, Gate City 26. We'll be back with more WKIN Appalachian Orthopedics High School basketball after these messages.
Okay, Bill.
Okay, James, make this a 3. Wait a minute, I got 7. Oh, no, I'm missing some points here. Oh, there we
Did you say a 3-minute break?
go. Yes, sir.
Joanovic is an exchange student. Didn't ask you from where.
Oh, Jovanovic,
Ivanovic, or whatever his name is.
11, 13, 17 plus. All right, I'm missing some points here. I got 20. Oh, somebody tend to that baby. Hey, I need to call him.
John is supposed to let us know about, as soon as he can, about the other thing.
Yeah.
I'll put my phone up.
That's not good.
About what time do you want me to put you on tonight, Bill?
Oh, just like 5 till 7, something like that. You know, nothing real.
Okay. All right.
And so what they'll do at 6 o'clock instead of the Bucks start at 7 on JCW, so just about 5 till 7 or so. And we really shouldn't have any spots during that time because it's originally we were going to simulcast the Bucks on KIN, so there shouldn't be any spots in there. But we'll try not to take too many breaks. We'll try to remember quarter till or 20 till. We'll let you get in there 20 till. Give you 10, 15 minutes.
All right, you're up.
Back here at our first game of the day, it has the West Hill Warriors out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, leading the Gate City Blue Devils 28-26. Largest lead of this game has been 6 points. Gate City had that at the start of the second quarter, 18-12. We thought it was 19-12, but they only gave McMurray a 2. At that point, he had scored 16 of Gate City's 18 points. He had 4 threes in the first quarter. but it was 18-12. That was the largest lead of the game. West Hill came back, grabbed their largest lead at 28-24. A couple of free throws by Will Humphreys at the end of the first half trims it down to 2, and that's where we stand at 28-26. Taking a look at the scoring. First of all, for West Hill, they are led by Javon Shepard. He has got 10 points here at the half, 10 of their 28. 6 points for Nathan Skinner, 4 points each for Mario McIntosh and Shamar Coombs, and 2 points each for Jamar Burke and Arby Buyamba. For the Gate City Blue Devils, Jesse McMurray with 16 points, including 4 threes in that first quarter. He had 16 here at the half. Jamie Hackney has 5. 2 points apiece for Josh Kilgore and Will Humphreys, and a single point for Luke Humphreys.
And shooting percentages. First for the Blue Devils, 41%, 9 of 22 from the field, 4 of 6, 67 from the charity stripe, 4 of 10, 40% from three-point range, and they had 6 first half turnovers. For the Warriors, 12 of 24, 50% from the field, 3 of 6, 50 from the charity stripe, 1 of 8, 13 from the three-point stripe, and they also had 6 first half turnovers.
So Gate City has been in now 2.5 very interesting games. They got beat by South Lakes back on Monday, 49 Monday, 49-43, and that's a good South Lakes basketball team. But they got beat by them 49-43, came back yesterday and beat Dobbins Bennett in a good one, 50-49. And here at the half, it's West Hill leading Gate City 28-26. West Hill, of course, losing their first game to Science Hill back on Monday, 70-60. That was a game that West Hill had a 10-point lead in the third quarter, late in the third quarter, only to see Gate City come back and win by 10, 70-60. And then, of course, yesterday pretty much dominated the Tennessee High Vikings in a 65-46 win over Tennessee High yesterday. Coming up next, the Twin Springs Titans will take on the Thundering Herd of A.H. Parker High School out of Birmingham, Alabama. And later on, it'll be South Lakes taking on Thompson, Georgia. And then Simon Gratz will take on Erspring, Germany. And then later on tonight here on AM 1320 WKIN at about 7 o'clock, we'll have the 2 semifinals for you. It'll be Benjamin Mays out of Atlanta, Georgia, taking on Science Hill. And then Tim Pugh out of Provo, Utah, will take on Meridian, Mississippi. It's at the half. It's Gate City trailing West Hill, 28-26. We'll be back. The second half coming up on WKIN, Appalachian Orthopedics High School basketball.